Hi again, you're with us on Great Expectations, and it's our 7th birthday today. And now let's chat about birthday parties for little ones. That first birthday is just so special, but it can also be very stressful, as we all know. Let's get some tips on parties now. Nikki Bush is a trends analyst and parenting consultant. She's also thrown plenty of parties for her boys. And joining her now is Mum Mashianoke McKenna. She is a mum of 2 boys, nearly 6 and 1, both in July. So I bet you're already planning that party, Mashianoke. Welcome.
Thank you.
This is not my cake, this is yours. So in case you're wondering, am I going to have another slice? No, I'm not.
Okay, thank you.
Nikki, we'll start with you and just talking about getting started with this party planning. What should we be looking for when especially this first birthday? I know I've been through the stress. Mum wants to do everything, bake the cake, make the decorations. What should be the ideal way of getting through this first birthday?
Well, we're all very busy parents today, Uveka, and I think the important thing is that Mum needs to enjoy the birthday party more than anybody, because this is more than anything else, she is going to remember this. This is her memory. Her baby won't remember anything. And it really does start with how do you want the day to feel? You know, we have this whole big list in our mind of what we're going to need to do, but maybe we need to start backwards.
Yes.
How do we want to feel about it? If you're going to have a lot of people around and you live in a small house, for example, or a townhouse, maybe you need to look at outsourcing, finding an off-site party venue that
can help with the cleaning up.
Absolutely. So that can firstly take away your stress. However, if you're like me, I like my home, and my home was big enough when I had when my children were small, and I had a big garden, so I was able to do that at home. Plus, I have family members who will jump in and help at the drop of a hand.
Okay, so you're lucky. You're one of the lucky ones.
So I think number 2 is what help do I have on hand? If you do have domestic help, make sure you book your domestic help on that day. It's amazing how that can slip through the the cracks.
Book them a month in advance or a year in advance.
Yes. So make sure you have enough hands on deck. And then obviously the theme is going to be important. When it's a first birthday party, it can be really quite simple. Cake and balloons can suffice, but maybe you've got your favorite character like Winnie the Pooh. Maybe that's in your baby's nursery.
So keep it where you'll be able to find these things. Don't go way out.
And a lot of party decor and invitation ideas exist on the internet, so that's a major, major resource.
All right.
You can print stuff off. You don't have to get too technical. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money.
No, and fancy.
You can email your invitations off these days.
Yes,
a little PowerPoint slide makes it all very easy, and SMS works quite well. Deciding on the number of people you're going to have is going to be important, and how many children are there actually going to be, and what's the age range of the children? While your baby may be turning 1,
there are others with siblings and all
you
of that.
might have a sibling, the cousins might be coming along, and you could have age ranges right through from baby through to 5 or 6.
Okay, you could have 100 people.
So you need a variety of activities to keep them busy, but really for a first birthday party, it's quite simple. A basic jumping castle will cover a variety of age groups. And the rest of it's really about eating the food, and the children aren't that interested in the food. It's really about having nice food for the adults.
For the adults. Well, I want to hear what Mashianoke did for that first birthday, because you were not at home. You skipped all of that, and you went big though, but it wasn't at home.
Yeah, we went to a holiday resort because it was during winter. So we wanted to find a place which was a bit warmer. So we drove to Mpumalanga and we invited everyone.
This was a July birthday, right?
Yeah, it was a July birthday. So all family were there, and friends also, and relatives were also there. So it was actually fun because it was also his first experience of going into a pool. Also friends were there, so it was fun.
And the
for
theme
him.
For that first birthday at the resort?
We actually basically had the Spider-Man thing.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, because he was a boy. You know, the cartoons were actually interesting for all of them. Yeah, it was actually fun for him and the cousins, even though it was mainly for us as the parents, because, you know, our cousins, older cousins and parents were also there, even way after the party went on.
So we went and
celebrated. It was a big bash for us.
And you didn't have to clean up?
No, we didn't have to.
See, now that's the best part.
Yes.
Now, Nikki was just telling us, think about how you want to feel. How did you feel? Did you enjoy that party at the end of the day?
It was really fulfilling. It was fun for us, even though I'm not sure if he actually noticed anything.
Well, he was one.
Another day.
He'll see the pictures.
Yeah, he actually still also enjoying the pictures. Every time when he looks into the pictures, he actually laughs about it, and he knows that he actually feels special when he looks at that. So he's also now looking forward to help planning for the little brother's first birthday as well.
Is the little brother also turning 1 in July?
Yeah, he's turning 1 in July as well.
And are you going to be doing the same thing for the little brother?
I'm not really sure, but we're looking into going into a park which is bigger, because he said he wanted a big water slide and jumping castles.
In
there.
July?
Yeah, in July. I'm not sure how the weather will be then.
Oh, wow.
So we will look into that and see how best we can do that. Yeah.
All right. Well, and a very, very quick question, Nikki. For July birthdays, and this is very personal because my girl turns 4 on the 13th of July, winter parties, just a sort of survival guide for us very quickly before we get to your activities?
Yes, well, I'm a July baby too, so I always desperately wanted a swimming party and never ever had one. And yes, you're prepared to delay your party till summer. And the older the child, the more you can negotiate that kind of thing. But they really do need to celebrate something on their birthday. If you're trapped in the house because of bad weather, as I said, you have to be quite organized. If you have, say, for example, little boys, you could have a torch jelly snake hunt, where you can clear a room of all breakables, divide the groups, a torch jelly snake hunt, as in, you know those jelly snakes?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So you can divide the group, say you've got 20 kids, you can have 5 in a group, and we'd be talking sort of the 4 and 5-year-olds here. You give each group a bowl or a packet and a torch, and you'd switch off the lights, and you would have pre-hidden all the snakes, and there are about, I think, 12 or 15 snakes in a packet.
Okay, so you can...
So hide them around the room, and they go in and they share the torch, and it's all scary and
wonderful.
Really, you know, good fun.
Okay.
The other thing is, I mentioned movement. If you're in a house that has a nice long passageway where all the bedrooms go off the passage, so say you've got the master bedroom down there and you've got the family room up here, you could have another mum or dad down at the bottom, and you're over here with the kids, and it's a bit of a room relay where you give them something and they've got to run down the passage or crawl down the passage or hop like a bunny or whatever,
like tired
and go
children
and
at the end of the day.
manage something down the bottom.
And then you've also got some activities here that we can use. So let's incorporate these into what we're talking about here.
Okay, so maybe
the games that we...
If it was bad weather, you would maybe use, if you've got a double garage, otherwise if you have a family room, clear your family room and then create activity stations.
Right.
This one here, we're going to do a little bit of painting. Yes. Okay. Now, I want you to take the box. Okay. And what I'm going to show you, if you can just hold those two, right? And we've got some paper over here, and I'm going to show you how to do, first of all, balloon painting. So this can be done from 3 years upwards. Okay. So that is a little balloon painting picture. It's almost like stamping with balloons. Okay. And I've got some paint here, and I just need to open this up.
This is not what it looks like. I'm not going in for implants
so
today.
What
this
you
is about doing balloon painting.
You make up paint not quite as thick as finger paint, just a little bit thinner than finger paint, and you literally on side plates, and I haven't done 4 side plates obviously for logistical reasons. Quickly, I've done it just here so that we can put some on a plate.
So you've got about 4 colours.
I've got 4 colours.
2 balloons. Are these 2 per child then?
No, you just put balloons on the side plates and they could all share.
Okay, they can share.
Yes, that's purple.
So nice.
I've got some green. I would obviously
and these are not very expensive things to do.
No, these are very, very inexpensive.
Very easy and very,
right,
cheap.
so literally what you do, and I'll do one and you can do another, is you dip and then you stamp on your piece of paper.
Okay, so I'm going to show what this looks like at the end of it.
As that.
Look at that, eh?
And here's some orange.
Oh. You're going to do it while I'm holding it. It's fine.
I can't because I need to press.
Oh, you need to press.
So, and then your colours mix.
I want to do another green.
And
look at that.
There we go. And it's quite sensory for the little ones.
All right. And time for one more activity. One more.
Right. Very quickly.
You can just pop that in there.
Here we go. If you can just, keep that on your lap. And this is called marble painting. There's a picture of the marble painting. And we are going to drop some of, get rid of that. Let go.
Let go.
No, take that off.
Oh, let go.
Okay.
Oh, let go.
Now let go of your balloon.
Oh, let go of my...
You need to roll
these. You can have that.
My
shirt, okay?
You need to roll these.
Must I roll them?
Around. And then you create a picture.
Look at that. See,
awesome?
you've got some ideas now, hey, for the park.
Yes,
and they find this absolutely fascinating.
Okay, I'm going to have to try
and it's quite hard to show.
Look at that.
But isn't that just such a simple way and an effective way? And that can be part of what they take home at the end of a party.
So it's roll the marble in paint, roll them around the box, and I'm sure you can go to the kind of fruit and veg store. They'll give you some of these boxes.
These are basic beer boxes.
So
that's
or
what
beer
it is.
boxes.
Now they will come back and do this again and again during the party.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Just make sure they don't swallow the marbles.
Yeah,
that's not for your 2-year-old. Clearly, that is nearing on the 5-year-old.
Well, we're going to tackle these because we've got to go to a break, but we will go because I like this pudding one. We're going to have to look at that one later.
Astronaut pudding.
Yes. Thank you so much, ladies. We're going to chat to you both a little bit later on. We're back after the break when we talk party food, my favorite. Stay with us.